Okay. Welcome back to Extreme Detail Nerds. I had some people ask me about my Minecraft stuff, so I thought I'd give you guys a quick little tour of everything we have going on in our realm. Starting with the Crossroads Bridge, is where I'm at right now. This is the entrance to the desert. So we've been building bridges to find new islands. It also goes all the way down there. And then this is back to the city. So this is not going to be some 60-second video, by the way. I only have to walk so far back though, because we have a very unique rail system going on to help us get from back and forth to other islands, because it's a lot quicker than running. But we haven't gotten down this far yet. We're still working on this area. There's the start of the track again. We're going to be putting power rail in right there. But where that brick is the end of the track. Jim must have took the mine cart. Damn it. Oh, I'm going to be so mad if I have to walk all the way back. Maybe I didn't ride the minecart down that far. I hope there's a minecart up here, because if not, it is going to take me forever to walk back to the crossroads. There's one, yep. I'd say, foo, thank you. So that is just an island that we found, and we decided to build a bridge to it and build a little hut for it for storage, and we use that to chop down trees and stuff like that when we need wood. That's what that looks like. Alright, now for the ride part. This part is what takes a minute, but it is much easier than walking. Now we're planning on extending these power rails longer once we make some more to keep the speed at a constant high speed, so you can get back and forth easier. But for the time being, because we were just trying to put the bridge together, we just built 3 little sections every so far down the track, just to keep the minecart going. This method of how we built this is also how you build roller coasters, but you don't need as much power rail. So our Crossroads Bridge, when you get up here to the middle of it and go right, it takes you out another 3,000 blocks to another island that we have found, that we only have a train station built on there right now. We kind of salvage for supplies over there, and then if you keep going straight through the crossroads, you'll go to another island that's like a jungle-ish place with a big mine that we dig in. And this side of the bridge and the other side of the bridge have separate rail lines. The main length of the bridge is the one that we have the big train line on, so it goes from one end to the other. These 2 crossroads sections stop at the crossroads, which we'll be getting to shortly here. But you guys can just see from how long we've been in the minecart how long of a bridge this is, and how many thousands upon thousands of blocks this is. This has been an extensive, at least like 2.5 months of work so far. Okay, there's the crossroads. That's a little storage shack on the right there. And we have furnaces and whatever. So this is the crossroads with the lights. And then we have the design in the floor. You can go that way. You can go that way. Or we can go back to the city, which is where we're going to be going. So, I don't know why this minecart's way back here, but... But this bridge is about 6,000 blocks long, I think, if I'm correct. Just from one end to the other here, the direction that we're going. Big power. Alright, now for the other ride. And believe it or not, when you build a rail line this long, you actually get an achievement for riding the train or the minecart for so long. So it's an achievement that if you don't have any rail systems like this, you're not gonna get. So if you want the achievement, build a fucking long ass railway and ride the whole thing, and you'll get the achievement. Now there are sections of the bridge that are not finished, like all the lanterns right here are in the middle, because that's what we did before we built the walls on either side. So we just have to move the lanterns, but we haven't really worried about it because it's on peaceful mode, so we don't really have to worry about zombies or creepers or any of that shit right at the moment. Now when our axes and our pickaxes and shit get down on life, we always turn it back on to fucking normal and go to the mob spawner and fucking get our shit back up so we can do more work. Now we're coming into a completed part of the whole bridge. So this area is completely done. And if you notice that we are getting some grass underneath the railroad tracks in a few sections up here. We're kind of hoping it'll all grow, so it'll be green underneath the tracks, but that off to the left is just a little cavern that we found that we dig in. Yeah, now we're getting close. We're almost to the city here. Now, we have a city and a country. So they're two totally separate sides of the realm here. But we'll take you around. We'll give you a little tour here. Like I said, this video is probably going to be like 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes long. But it's for all you Minecraft fans out there. I really hope you guys check this video out and like it. Okay, so we are at the main part of the city entrance from the bridge. And on the right here, we have a greenhouse. I actually got the design offline. I think it turned out pretty cool. If you don't live in Ohio and you don't know what Cedar Point is a theme park. So we built our own miniature version of Cedar Point. We got your ticket booth, we got your food stand, and over here we got the swing ride with its own little booth back there to control it. This is the Mine Ripper. This is the coaster that I built. Get in, hit the switch, and go for a ride. Woohoo! And you can ride it as many times as you want and go around in circles. All you gotta do is turn off the power switch to get it to stop. But we do have a nice little coaster. Okay, let's go out the exit here. Then we'll go back to the Ghost Train ride, which is also very fun. Also built by me. So this is our Ghost Train ride. Go through like a little haunted house. And then, if you come over here, this is our last attraction at Cedar Point, the haunted house. I just built this yesterday. That's the exit. And this is underground, so made it like this. We used blood droplets. Now the whole trick to the haunted house, this is something that we came up with. So it's kind of almost like a haunted escape room. So you got to find the buttons, and I will be moving the buttons eventually. I didn't feel like doing all the redstone work yet, but enter in, and now you're locked in. There's no button to reopen this door. This is like the front walkway. And then of course I know where all the buttons are. You go through the hallway, you gotta be careful not to touch the lava rocks there. And hit the button. You got the, so you can't use the word torture on the signs, it'll bleep it out, but this is the torture room. You got the chains and the blood everywhere, and shit like that. And then we have the prison. It's bloody and stuff like that. Hit the button to exit. Exit, please close the door behind you. And that is Cedar Point, folks. That is our amusement park in Minecraft. So we have a haunted house, a ghost train, and a roller coaster. And eventually the swing ride will work. We are working on getting that whole big piece right here to spin. We have switches and everything set up for it already. So now up here on my left, we have Dunkin' Donuts. I had to have a Dunkin'. This is one of my houses that I built. It's actually for rent right now in our thing, but it's got TV, speakers, couch, and, you know, full kitchen with the paintings. It has 2 full bedrooms downstairs. And another one. Full back patio with a gate over there if you needed it. And then we go upstairs. You have your dining room. You have the master bedroom. You have a whole big side patio. And then you have an upper patio that looks out over the lake. That way out there is what is called Nerd Island. That island did not exist when we started. I actually built that island from the very bottom of the ocean up. So I created the whole thing. It was just it was pretty much for fun. I just really wanted to have my own island, so I decided to build one. Now we continue on down, just a little garden right there. Just goes to, as we call it, the nerd side, because a lot of the stuff that's in this city over here that I built, I pretty much built all of it. I had maybe a little bit of help with it, but yeah, I've pretty much built, I've spent so many hours in this game. So this is the nerd side boat docks. And then there's just a pathway that goes back that way towards the bridge and whatever. That's just for like another access point. It's not really much anything. Then we have the train station right here. You can hop in and go that way, but we're going on foot right now, so. Because that roller coaster, or that train ride takes you from the city all the way to the country. So, this is a tunnel to get to the other side of the city. This is the pet store. There's actually pets in there, see? These steps go up to my this is my brown sheep farm. And then if you go up over these stairs over here, we have McDonald's. Yes, we have a McDonald's with real golden arch. That's all gold. And then it looks like I think a McDonald's should look because of their colors and stuff. And then we got the McDonald's kitchen. So we do have an actual fast food restaurant, and there's a few more actually, believe it or not. So this is my stables down here. Not much to see there. This over here on the right is the community library. So it's just a library. We're gonna fill these shelves up one day, but it was just something to build when we got bored. Then we have this is the castle, but this is the castle dungeon down here. Like a dungeon for whatever purpose or reason. Then we have the castle. chickens in here. Food. Place to sleep. Kitchen. In the castle. And then I have this back here. And this goes down. So this is my secret underground stash spot. So this is where I don't have anything stashed down here right now because somebody found it. And then you can actually go down deeper if you really want. And this is a whole slew of mines that I've been building down here. That's okay, we're gonna climb back up anyways, because it's just mines, there's not really much to show you down there. Okay. Alright, then we'll go upstairs, which it's just the top of the castle to walk on if you really wanted to, and it's got these little poaching posts to look out over like a regular castle, but I'm going to show you guys my favorite thing. Now, I opened it earlier, but usually there's 4 pieces of dirt blocking here, and I'll show you when we leave, but this is my secret room. Nobody knows where this is at. My buddy has a one too that nobody knows where it's at, but this is where we keep all of our good shit. Like, I got all my books and my spell books and my enchantment books. I got all my good stuff in here. I actually have this room attached to it that these are growing in, and then I just recently built this one to add more storage space for stuff down here. So this is like a secret. Nobody knows about this. You guys do now, but nobody plays in my realm, so it doesn't really matter. Well, none of you guys play in my realm, but this is what I normally do. And boom. You can't see it. But it just blends in perfectly. Okay, let's continue. This is where my rabbits live. And if you notice, I have everything double gated. This is my white sheep farm. Now, this is my first original house that I built. So, this thing used to be made out of dirt, and it didn't look anything like it does now. I did a whole reconversion on my entire house and made it look like it does now. It took me about 2 days. But this is the living area. Then you go downstairs into the basement, and there's a bathroom. Full-size bathtub, shower, and toilet. This is my boiler room. Not much to see there. My library. My underground pool, complete with sauna. Then got a hole for the smoke to go out of. Lounging chairs, and then a hot tub room with 2 full functioning showers. That's just underneath my house. That's what took me the longest to build. So I did really put a lot of work into this place. The kitchen. And then this is the upstairs. This is where I have like extra armor, and I do some crafting stuff and store stuff. And then there's a little bedroom where Molly lives, my dog. She never comes out of there. And then that's my cat Macked Up over there. Now back behind my house, we have my friend Charlie's house that I built for him. He wanted a Japanese-ish looking pagoda made out of bamboo. So I built him one. And it came out pretty decent. Just using supplies that he had. I didn't use any of mine on it. But yeah, I got him a full kitchen. And I like the way I did the stairs. Like, they look way nicer. And then he's got this top floor. And it's got the 4-paneled roof instead of the 2-paneled. So it's got the nice corners on it. But that's his house. So next, You got my pig farm. And then we have what is called the Palace Nightclub. Full service bar. Tables. I'm pretty sure people know what those are. They're stripper poles and stages. So it's more like a nightclub slash strip place. But yeah, and then all the rooms down here for the girls. Sorry, you get a bunch of older guys in a server in a realm, and we just fucking come up with ideas of shit to build. Now we'll get down to, so we're almost through the city here. Everything you see where I'm facing, all that over there is the country part. So I got a black sheep farm. Oh, this just goes down to another mine shit that we're building down into. That's not really much of anything. This little building right here is definitely a garden. It's an indoor garden. Called the Garden Nerd. This is one of our train stations, which I need to put power rail in there. So the train will stop at every station instead of just flying right through. These are where I keep my cows. Railroad crossing. This is the lighthouse. This took me a while to build. I mean, it has a little kitchen. You could live here if you wanted. And then up here, and I have my, because it wasn't working, so I had to make sure that that was outside to work, but it definitely works. Then we have a house made out of quartz and copper for fun. We just built this shit for fun. There's just a bed in here. So it was just playing around with copper blocks. We have an official White Castle. If you guys know what White Castle is, it's not really around much anymore out here, but full out White Castle. You can actually go downstairs into the kitchens. Then we have the lighthouse garden with a little storage building. And if you come down here, this is another house that I built. So kitchen, living room, bedroom. Then you have another living room up here. And then you can go out, but you can't really like move around too much. That was just another house I built for fun. Never have to. I mean, it's a city. You're supposed to have houses. Hey, look, it's my company. We have an Extreme Detail Nerds with the detail garage and everything. There's that tunnel to come through. This is another railroad station. Now we're going to be getting to the newest part of the city, which is down here. So this is the beach part of the city. We have a gazebo. We have what's called the Surf's Up restaurant. This lot is for sale, actually. If you look, it's for sale. Then behind the Surf's Up restaurant, we got the dock over here with another gazebo thing, beach towels, beach chairs, so you can definitely kick it and lay out on the beach and hang out. So it's a pretty cool little area down here. I call it the beachfront. So we built this house out of quartz and redstone blocks just for fucking fun. I guess I didn't finish the floor, but yeah, it was just for fun. We just wanted to build with something different. And then this whole bridge is new. I mean, we're talking new yesterday. And then we built this little house. This place is for rent or sale. It's $1 diamond a week. Yeah, it comes with a storage box. You have to have your own bed, though, of course. And then this bridge actually just leads back to the big bridge and just runs kind of down past Cedar Point over here. So it really doesn't go anywhere. I do have this wall labeled right here. Cedar Point property line and no digging past this point because you will dig right into my haunted house. and we didn't want that. Now, God, there's so much stuff to show you guys still. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This place is ridiculous. It is literally a city. And like I said, this whole side of the island has been built by me. I have had a little bit of help from my buddy Jim on certain things. This is my black sheep farm. I'm keeping that open for black sheep. Let's go down here and knock out the weapon and armory store. So this is the weapon and armory store. They accept diamonds or emeralds only. There's the register. There's more downstairs. But up here we have, you know, some kind of armor. And then down here we have our weapon racks. And more armor racks. So you can come in here and buy stuff. And then if you want to test out your bow and arrow, you can come back here and use the targets for target practice. So we got a cool little store right there. If you come down here, we have the Overlook Shack. It's made completely out of quartz, and I like this because if you look out here, the water is level with the window, so you have a beautiful view out there like that. It's pretty cool. And then it just ends right here because of the water. Then we have the beach across from it, another beach with another bunch of kids. That's a grill over there, and you know, kicking it spot, a little pool. But yeah, that's the party beach. And these stairs are just gonna take us back over where we left off anyway. So we have a zoo, full size zoo here. So we got the ducks and the rabbit and the sheep and the cows and the pigs and some llamas. Yes, I stole them from the trader. I killed him and took his llamas. Sue me. Okay, so this is called the Crystal Caves Hotel. So you check in up here. Then you can go downstairs to the bar slash karaoke spot. And this is a dance floor. And you can kick it down here and drink and listen to music and stuff like that. We got the jukebox over there. And you come down here and we have the rooms that you stay in. So each room is decorated a little bit. Each room is different. And then we have the waterfall right here at the end of the hallway. Which, that waterfall right here actually happened by accident. We were digging through and it kind of just started to flow like that, and I just left it and was like, cool, that looks cool. So we got a couple regular rooms up here. Got the hotel kitchen. We have a full out pool spa and hot tub. So here's the pool, then the hotel. Here's the steam room, hot tub. And if you come back over here, we actually have showers, a shower room and bathrooms. So this is our shower room. And then we have toilets. Let's go up and down. That's this part. Now we can go down to the penthouse floor of the hotel, which would be down here. And there are two of them. Penthouse Suite 1, Penthouse Suite 2. And the penthouses have TVs and speakers and dining room and kitchens and full bathrooms with a shower, a toilet, and a bathtub. And then you have the double bed bedroom. It's got moss carpet in that one. And each one was designed completely different. So this one is somewhat kind of the same, just a little different. Kitchen's a little different, bathroom's a little different. You know, and then the bedroom's the same, but so these are the penthouses. So this is the Crystal Caves Hotel. This is our big hotel. We do have a Super 8 motel too, also, which I haven't got to yet. Which we'll be getting to that very shortly, actually. I think that's our next stop on this tour, because we're done on this side over here, so. Got a river that comes all the way through here. Okay, now we're back at my house here. Go across the bridge. That's where I keep my cows. We got a bell. Here is the Super 8 motel with the big 8 on top of it. And it has its rooms. And it's got rooms all the way around it. And then in the middle here is your lobby. So, and it has a pool and it has a bridge that connects over there. So we're going to go this way. Now we can get to somewhat of the country part of our area here. Now we have been doing a lot of work also on an island right across over here, which we're going to actually drop down and go to here. We're just going to swim out there. It's quicker. No, I'll take a boat flight. But we've been cleaning out this island and trying to flatten it out. And we decided to build a bunch of shit on it. So we went fucking apeshit crazy with a new docking system that we built here. So it's all docked out. And then you come through our like Japanese entrance here. And you can see that the dock's pretty big. And then if you come over this way, we have our pirate ship. You go here, go into the captain's quarters. You can actually look out. Then you got the stairs up to steer the boat. And then, if you really want to get crazy, you can actually go in the bottom of the boat. So technically here you're underwater. And then we have the gates closed like that. Does it move? No, it does not. Do we wish? Yeah, we definitely do wish. And then we just built, I kind of just built a couple buildings over here. So this is just like mainly for storing and crafting shit for when we're building over here. There's nothing really up here. And then I wanted to make a bar look like it was all beachy. So this is the beach bar. It's actually got sand as floor, which is pretty cool. And plants growing in it. Bamboo plants. And then upstairs is the little baby bar, and then more seating. So you can sit outside and eat and whatever and whatnot. Okay, now back to the other area here. Turn myself around. Now, normally I would put this. No, yeah, you don't want it. So this is the main entrance to the country area. So it's all by water, and you can see there's a couple bridges up there. I mean, this was all built before I came though. So this is the main entrance. You can see the horse there. Somebody else left the boat there, so I'll leave one there. It doesn't matter. This is not the way you would take to get into the city though, but we actually have big arrow guns, like big bow guns up here. And then there's bridge. Okay. That up there is my buddy Jim's house on that hill. He owns that place and built that place. This is his sheep farm. That's his barn over there. This goes down to the caverns and the mines, and down here in these little doors is where we keep all of our villagers. So we have villagers galore in each one of these. That goes all the way down here. That's where we do all of our trading and shit like that. So, that's that part. We'll go back. And this is how you get down into the caverns. This is Jim's house. I like his windows. It's my favorite part. So you can see everything down there that I have built. It's a city. But I'm not going to take you on a tour in any of my friends' houses because I just don't think it would be right. But we will take a tour of the rest of the island here. No, like I said, now we're on the countryside and we have a lot of bridges in this place and just crazy shit. That big tall block right there is where our mob spawner is. Okay, so we're coming up over here. We actually have another train station. Another barn. This is, I can't remember what his name is. It's his house, but it's nice. And you come down here, and you see the train tracks go with the bridge. So we have the bridge here. Another train station. And then up here we have somebody else's house, which has got a windmill on it. This is our community center. This is where we store a lot of shit at. So, it's where we all store stuff at. And we got somebody's house there, somebody's house there. And then we got another house over here with little rivers. And whatever the hell that's supposed to be. I can't remember. Watering system, if I remember correctly. Yeah. A watering system to water all that. Got more barns and stuff down here. I don't know why they have their stuff blocked up like that, but. And then we have a Japanese house over there. We have all this stuff down here, plant-wise. We have our portals. We actually got like a crane that goes into the water. It's pretty cool. And then there's our portal. And the rest is all just plant stuff. That's a machine they built over there for like super cooking or whatever it is. Super furnace or whatever. And it definitely lags the fuck out of everything when it's on, but it works really well. Got some logs sitting over here. I mean, they did some good work down here. So, because like I said, I didn't take part in building any of this down over here. I didn't know they had a bell hanging over here too. Yeah, these things, they got the buttons on them, but they don't do anything. But they're supposed to be like, you know, big spindly fucking things you turn and shit. To shoot big ass fucking arrows at people. And that, I have to say, then we have some stuff down there, but nothing majorly cool anyways. But I totally thought I was gonna make that. That is the tour of everything in our realm so far up to date, which is today. I just love the view. The views are great over here. I mean, you can see literally everything from up here. Definitely did a lot of work on this place. It's definitely huge. I guess the final place we will go, because it's probably all been on your minds. Well, he hasn't shown us Nerd Island. I really didn't feel like going all the way over there, but I went to the other island, so why not? Might as well see it all if you're gonna see it. If you notice, it takes some time to walk through our city. Just gotta know your way around. Alright, off to the island. So this is Nerd Island. I built all of it. I have one sheep here. Just kind of, just was for fun. There's a lava pit here and a couple docks, and then we got a donkey, and then this is actually like a boat dock itself. This is an inside boat dock that I built just to kind of add on more to the island. Little private beach. And then, you know, we got a little kitchen and storage, and then upstairs, little bedroom, and then you got a patio, and that's Nerd Island. That's all Nerd Island's gonna be. It's not getting any bigger, as far as I know. But yeah, that's it. That's the tour of our realm. I had some people ask to give y'all a tour of it. So, like I said, for any of you Minecraft fans, have fun with this video. Feel free to use some of our ideas for your own realms. Maybe this will give you some ideas of how you could build your realm. But this came all from our imaginations. I mean, we came up with everything here. And I did a lot of work, and my buddy Jim did a lot of work in this place. So it's literally been 3 months. We've been building this place total. The stuff that was done before I got here and stuff that was done after. So, but enjoy it.